Yeah. Come on. Welcome.
Good evening. Sean Hicks coming at you here. A little look at headlines. Some late night money here as we go over the Wednesday, May the 15th card of action. No hockey for me today. NBA got this Denver team total over 104.5. See if we get there. Baseball 2-2. We don't lose a thing. We had White Sox split plus money. Under Atlanta, never in doubt. 8 runs, winner. Brew Crew run line plus 125. So there's that. 3-1 day in baseball on the sites with the Angels pending. Detroit under. Atlanta under. Cleveland, big play today. And then we had the Twinkies. The Twinkles. Little twinkle toes. Twitter at Mr. Sean Hicks. Give me a follow if you haven't already. If you're in the Twitter world. YouTube, Winning Free Picks, and Sean Hicks. Give both a follow. Sean Hicks today, we opened up a Bowman Jumbo Box. $550 box of baseball cards. Got absolutely jack crap out of it. It is what it is. We got a Facebook page for Winning Free Picks if you're on Facebook. A couple comments. We'll hit the comments. Then we'll run down the games for tomorrow and then be on with our night. Chop kicks, sweating out the Nuggets. Michael Amado's in the house. Stop Gio says, what is up? Not much. Good evening. Stop Gio and Michael saying hello to each other. Brian Nunn, welcome. Let's talk Knicks. Big win for them. And I was just going back and forth with T-Money and Mr. Numbers. I'm still standing by. You're going to run. Well, I mean, they had other guys come in today for 3 minutes. You're up 30. You're going to play Brunson 43 minutes. You're going to play the other guys 40 minutes in a blowout. This game was a blowout. And you let these guys play. It's going to come up. It's going to catch these guys eventually. I don't care. Listen, if the Knicks win, hats off to the Knicks. Good job. You're not winning a championship. A team like Boston plays a little defense. Might have a little problem with them. Hockey. Boston with a win. Edmonton winning right now. Again, I had nothing in these games. How about tomorrow? Maybe a little puck line on Dallas. Dallas puck line for some plus money. Celtics maybe again tomorrow. Maybe a team total over. Thunder, Mavs. I might look at the Mavericks in that matchup. But there is that. Groovy. Maybe Cubs finally win the game tomorrow. Well, we'll see. We'll go over the games here in a second. I'm going to hit the get some more comments in here. So I'll make the comments and then we'll roll into the baseball schedule for tomorrow. Some day games. Chop kicks. Pacers sold me tonight. Yeah, not a good outing. It should have been a Nick first quarter, first half, right? I mean, you lose by 30. You expect to bounce back, which they did. Nice big first half there. So what's going to happen next game? Take the Pacers in the first quarter, first half. Subjects have been no effect. Empire Strikes Back was what you left finding out about this crazy thing was always Luke, I am your father, not no, I am your father. Yes, it says I am your father. I just watched Empire today. In fact, I'm going to roll out and watch Jedi after this. Red Sox walk it off at 12 innings. Player props happy. Hockey undersigned. Yeah, I haven't been playing them. Pitchers duel. Marlins Tigers. Yep, and we had it. Look at this guy. Winner circle coming in here. Ross. Knicks by 30. Ross, I got to tell you, Mr. Numbers is like, make sure you tell Ross, good call on the Knicks. He's the only one who liked the Knicks because I was like, me and Jesse like the Knicks first half there, and so he was happy with you, your buddy, Mr. Numbers, Ross. And Winner Circle, folks, find me, Ross and Jesse, Tuesdays and Wednesdays, live on Fridays. Me, Ross, and Jesse. Let's do some baseball and get on with our lives. Early action. The Jays and the O's, Kikuchi and Irvin. Looks like the matchup in this one here, but I am also seeing a Bradish sighting, so I'm not quite sure who's going to be on the hill here. And again, did not move anything in this game. That's just me. That's just me. O's still playing better than Toronto. I need a matchup here. I got to know who's throwing the ball. Pirates and the Brew Crew. Brew Crew let me down here with a late ninth inning run there. And we did go, I forgot to mention 2 and 3 on our props, plus 135. Frelick at 280 delivering with Yelich. Perez and Gazner tomorrow. I don't know. I might be looking at an under in this game. Might look at a little under action. Another early game here, Marlins and the Tigers. Trevor Rogers and Casey Mize had the under here today, 1-0. You think you go back on it, but honestly, you see the Trevor Rogers numbers, you're like, oh, goodness. Like, do you really want to go under with a guy who's given up 5, 8, 3, and 5 in his last 4 starts, right? Like, that's not something I want to do, especially a team they're 8-2 to the over, by the way, Miami. So there is that. And the Tigers coming into today, and I did buck all the trends because they're on a 8-2 overrun themselves coming into today. Tomorrow, I don't know. I want to say under, right? We're going to have travel day, backups, 2 offenses are struggling anyway. Natty's at the Sox. How about Patrick Corbin as an underdog here? Now, we split our doubleheader today with the Sox. There is no way I could take the Sox minus 140. Now, we want to get fancy and be like, wow, the White Sox, as bad as they are, right? Not a good team. 13-30. They are 13-30, but they're hot. They've won 6 of 10. Do you want to do a little run line here? Right? Would that interest you at plus 145? That interests me. Plus 145 with the Sox. I can do that. And don't listen. Mr. Potato Croquette here. He had a nice little start to the season. Right? He's good. Overall, you can't complain with a guy who's got a under 1 whip. But last couple outings, 0, 1, 2, 5, 7, 5. Twinkies, Phillies, Reds. Do you link the Natties into that kind of offense that are going to hit them? I don't know. I want to say plus 145. It's going to be a chat play. It'll be a chat play. White Sox run line plus 145. It makes the card. You got it here. I'm tweeting it out. I'm going to add it and see what else we can come to in the show. You never know. This is why I do the show. We're going to look at lines, first look kind of stuff. We go through it. White Sox run line plus 145. Let's see what else we can find here. Oh, the slumping Reds, these guys. What do you say about this squad? Oy, 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 oy. 3 straight losses here for the Reds. You know, they're going to get out of their slump right now. So instead of being 3-13 or whatever they are, what it could be, 4-14, 4-12. Do you want to come in on tomorrow with Abbott and be fatty? I'd lean under here. Under with P Fatty and Mr. Abbott. So he's going to play a Costello on us and come out the Fugazi style. Rockies and the Padres. Rockies winning right now. King versus Gomber. Now, are the Rockies going to win their sixth straight game here? Because I said this in game one. You got to lean to the Rockies here. You don't want to. And I was torn because the Rockies are coming out of Colorado. The Rockies are not a good team, but they're on a little winning streak. Padres are off that, Dodger series? Have you cashed them at all? Any? How nice would that be having the Rockies 2-1 each game? Not gonna. No one telling you to take the Padres. It's not happening. Stop asking. Royals and the Mariners. Marsh, who's off to a nice start to the season, versus Mr. Wu. Not the Wu-Tang Clan. Kansas City up 4-1 right now as we do the show. That will lead them to a win, get them off of their one-game losing streak. Seattle, two-game winning streak down. How about a under? How about a under tomorrow in this game? That's where I'd be looking. Oh, the Mets. Mets and Phillies tomorrow. This game is in Philadelphia. I'm seeing a Suarez. Nobody listed, although I see Hauser, probable starter here. So we're getting Adrian Hauser, Suarez laying a 190. I don't know if I can get into that. And Hauser's had some bad outings. 4, 6, 8, 5 runs. He's got two decent. I mean, his first start of the year, 5 innings, 1 run. 5 in the third, 2 runs against Pitt and Detroit. 2 teams that don't hit much. Braves tagged him for 5. Dodgers for 8. Cardinals, who I don't think is a good team, got him for 6. Cubbies a 4-piece. Yeah. You want to jump onto Philly run line action here? I'm not going to talk you off it. Rays and the Sox. Taj Bradley, Tanner Houck. Again, we faded Taj in his last start. I think he faced the Yanks. Not a bad outing from there. Tanner Houck's were pretty good. Do you want to go under here? I don't hate it if you want to take an under in this game. What do we got here? How about the underrun by Boston? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 in a row. 7 of 8, 8 of 9, 9 of 10, 10 of 11, 11 of 12, 12 of 13. There's a push. There's a 17-0. And then you got a couple overs here. You got a 8 on a 7.5. Then you got a push. So for whatever reason, monster underrun for the Sox here. Monster underrun. And as our number one commenter after the fact, Mr. Number says, Tampa Bay steals signs at home to score more runs. He can't do it on the road. I'd lean under. Cubbies and the Braves. Charlie Morton versus Assad here. Not going to come in with another under. We've had the under the last 2 days in this matchup. What do we got here? It was an 8. I'm seeing 8.5 now. I'll gladly come in. That's 8.5. Sure. Sure. I am seeing a. Is this a 9 at FanDuel? You want to give me under 9 here, Cubbies? We'll take it. Adding it to the chat. Cubbies under 9 at FanDuel. That's your second play of the show. White Sox run line plus 145. And now we have the Cubbies under 9, courtesy of FanDuel. Oh, the Yankees. got it done tonight. I did have the Twins, Stroman, and Lopez on the hill. Yanks are hot. 8-10. Twins were pretty hot. Now you got a couple of losses here. I mean, they lost here. They won, lost. So, but they had still been on a nice little run. This spot here, what are we gonna do? I don't know. Part of me wants to come in on the under again with the Yanks. Stroman's pitched all right. You know I like Lopez a lot. It's an 8. Juiced up to a 120. We'll lean under. Cleveland, big win for us today on the Guardians. We'll take it. Over also got there. I gave out with Lenny and the crew on. Well, Lenny was in the background, but me, Jesse, and Ross on Picks Parlays for the rapid fire there. Our little wise guy show we do on Tuesdays. Winner for you. Carrasco and Gray. I don't love the Cookie Monster. You know this. I've said this multiple times before. Gray's pitched all right. I don't know. I want to come back on Cleveland here. But if Cleveland could hit, watch out. Watch out. In Texas, that is now 4 in a row. 4 down. You're going to give me 135? I might have to take it. Oakland and the Stros. Oh, Astros cheating again. No garbage cans, just a bunch of sticky stuff, I guess. What's Blanco doing? No wonder I guys throwing no-hitters every freaking day and going deep into games, giving up 1 run. Brooks and Valdez. This would be a run line for me with Houston. Only way to look at it. Only way to look at it. Journeyman Brooks, take the Stros. Cards and the Angels. I got the Angels tonight. We'll see what happens. They had battled back. What do we got? 7-6. We got 2 on, 1 out here. Maybe who's batting here? Chenul. He's 2 for 4 already, so you know he's due for an out. But let's see what happens. Lynn and Canning. Boy, believe it or not, the way these teams have played in the series, I don't care. It's a travel day. Over. I mean, we've seen runs here with these teams the last 2 nights. Why not again? Why not again? And the Dodgers and Giants don't have a line presently on this game. No line up. But let's be honest. I got a possible starter here for the Dodgers. It's showing me Webb for LA. But who's on the hill for San Fran's Webb? I'm not sure who's going to take the mound here. Who's it going to be? I don't know. Ignore the 8. I just never erased it from last night. Cavaliers 15.5, now down to a 14.5. Probably a team total for Boston. Kind of lean to the Mavs here. That should be plus 150, not the squiggly. Knicks are a 5-point doggy to the Pacers on Friday. Over. It's an over. Let's see what we got in the chat. Got a couple comments here. Michael A. Look at Philly's team total over tomorrow. Afraid it might get rained out. All right. I do not know the weather in Philly, but I don't hate it. I like the run line. Why not go over? Nailed the Rockies. Yes, I did, Michael A. Desmond says 7-1 Dodgers rolling. I kick myself for not taking Dodgers team total tonight. Something you got to play most of the time. Aaron's in the house. Desmond says, same here. Did not take the Dodgers team total. Ross the boss. Harvey Keitel. Chop kicks. Ray Sox under. Don't hate it at all. All right. Glad you like it. 8-1 about to be 9-1. Man on third, 1 out. Dodgers look like they're in a rout. 10-1 I see right now. Zach Nino caught stealing third. Really? Really? We're stealing third base. Wow. What is that about? Unbelievable. What the heck happened here? Caught stealing home. Caught stealing home. Missed bunt. Desert says, thank you, Michael. Tesker Hernandez, RBI machine. He's a good spot. 10-1. I hate it when I miss an easy money opportunity. Yeah, just listen. Those are easy to remember. How many times did it lose and you forgot you wanted, you liked it? Dodgers need a real hitter if they're going to compete with the Dodgers. Go get Andrew Vaughn from the White Sox. For more prospects. What prospects do they have left? And I mean, real hitter. They got Machado, Tatis, Bogarts. I mean, Aaron says I'm 2-1 so far, and I took the Timberwolves. Not looking good, but lots of game left. I do not even know what's happening in the NBA. What is happening in the NBA? Am I going to get a team total over here? Doesn't look it. Come on, strikeout swinging. That's wonderful. That was my opportunity there to steal that Angels game. First basketball, Groovy says Chet Holmgren plus 500. Chet Holmgren plus 500. Gio says, hey, honestly, and this is an exaggeration, seen the old 3 Star Wars movies over 10 times each. It's good. They were way better than the crap coming out with Jar Jar Binks. I like the originals, but I don't like that. Now you can't even watch the originals because they got all the added nonsense in. I get the stupid band scene and Return of the Jedi at Jabba's Castle. I got the stupid dinosaurs outside the bar Mos Eisley. They got to add all this nonsense in there. Han Solo doesn't shoot first now. Just come on, man. Iron Vader says his father line to Luke and notice a change like a sore thumb. I tried to find a old 80s version of Star Wars on VHS. Tough to come by. Find the originals on tape. All right. So there's that. I'm going to tweet out on Twitter World right now. White Sox run line, Braves under 9 at FanDuel. There you go. Go get them. I will see everybody. A lot of added nonsense. It's terrible. Mandela effect. It is real. It's 100% real. 100%. 100%. We wake up in a different timeline. Gio, they switch everything around. Ridiculous. All right. You saw Ross in here before. Winner Circle, me, him, and Jesse. And then I'll be in here for midday money. And maybe some live stuff tomorrow. No player prop like that. The shout out king. But for now, go get some sleep. I will see you later on today. Good night.